Hello, everyone, Electronic Land. Catherine and Wright coming to you live from Oregon at 9:14 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I am going to be talking with Michiko Hayashi. She's going to be coming online. She's written a book and I'm in a book. We're both being published, so it should be a lot of fun. Let's see, numerology today. What do we have? Oh, April 11th, 2022. 12, very Anunnaki. We've got Neptune and Jupiter conjunct on the 12th, so we're in their energy right now. There she is. Dong. Where is she? There you are.
I'm here.
Hey, beautiful.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you. Big hug. Give a big hug.
Big hug.
Big hug.
How are you?
Oh gosh. Sequestered. I need a hug.
Wow. Is it, what time is it? It's 9:30 and still it's light there.
No, it's dark. I just have the lights on.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
What time is it there in Japan?
It's 1:30 p.m.
Your head in the screen a little.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon of Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, wow. Okay,
so we're
I'm
16 hours ahead. Wow. Advanced.
That must be hard on you when you travel back over here, you know, and the jet lag or...
You know, actually, when you get used to it, you really don't have that jet lag anymore. Good. Yeah, but I stopped traveling after that lockdown, so it's been more than 2 years now.
Yeah, yes, it has. I mean, I saw you at the last Galactic conference with Ted. I had to actually leave the conference because I thought they were going to close down.
That's right. That was just before the lockdown.
Yes,
yeah.
and the governor was acting quirky. The Washington governor was quirky. And I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on because I stay off of media, but I better get home.
Yeah. Well, see, after that, I was supposed to go to Sedona and give my presentation, also to Hopi, but I just had to cancel everything and it came back.
This is funny, Michiko, that you mentioned that because the elders, the tribal nation has been calling me to Four Corners. So I'm going to get, you know, I have a timeshare, I think, in Santa Fe, you know, and then we could drive. But maybe you're supposed to come with me. I don't know. I'm being called out there. I have to go.
I plan
to a lot of portal work. So it's like, it's actually because of the times. It's star beings, it's UFO, it's a council meeting, and I'm getting it telepathically. So I'm getting drawn to go out there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, when this whole thing is over, I don't know when, but my friend just went to India and came back a couple of days ago to Japan, and still the border in Japan is very, very strict. They
what about India?
India, it was very easy.
Oh, good.
It was very easy in India, but here in Tokyo, it was awful. She said it took her and other friends 4 hours to get out of the immigration, just for one paper to say you're free to go.
That is insane.
Just test after test. I mean,
test after test, you know.
Yeah, PR test, PCR test. Yeah.
Well, you know what? There's more of you than them. When it comes, it's an anthill, and there's going to be losses. But man, you just got to rush them. I'm sorry.
I hope so. I hope
we're going to have
do it quickly.
We're going to have hangings here. I mean, there's already been a lot.
But you know, one thing I just I was thinking, looking everything, what happened, how things went, because when it started, I knew it was planned. I felt, I mean, that was a strong.
Nothing happens without the 300 committee.
Exactly. Come on. And you know, they were they are still, even now.
If
Yeah.
you want to ask a question about on the Ukraine, anything, we'll just draw some
Oh
cards and
God.
find the answers.
It's just their plan.
If you have any, we'll just,
They I think I'm connected with above, and I just
Okay,
feel
yeah.
things.
It's always fun to be girls, you know.
Yeah. Just I feel everything, and they give me the answers. But a lot of times I know that they're still trying to direct toward the long time plan that they have had.
But everybody's picked their timelines. Did you? Oh my God. On the 27th, I got hit with the wave. I saw it. I saw the wave. It was incredible. And then on the 28th, clients were calling me all on their bad timelines. I like in trauma. And I got like 3 phone calls, 4 the very next day. Did you feel the wave? Did you feel like
on the 27th of March?
That's 27th. Yeah, I got hit.
No, wow.
And it was beautiful because I'm looking out this gorgeous window into nature, and this wave comes and the trees all change color brighter, like it, like you.
Yeah.
It's just like
that's
shadow.
when the vibration is really high. Everything goes really bright.
Yeah, and then the wave hit me, and it's like someone put gravity boots on my feet, and I just locked into the ground because I'm airy-fairy a bit, so I'm out of my body a lot. So it nailed and locked, like seriously, gravity boots, boom, locked onto the ground. And I'm looking at the beautiful colors, and I'm like, whoa! And I felt it, so I was loving into it, because it was kind of, you got to be there. And what then happened? Oh my God, Tony Rodriguez and I were going to have an interview on Friday.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, yeah, we had it, but he and I both got sick as dogs on the Friday. He called me and says, I have food poisoning. I said, oh my God, I have a migraine, gastrointestinal. I felt nauseous. We both got nailed. And so I did a read. And it was like, we were not meant to have that interview that day.
I got together with 6 other friends.
An attack.
Yeah. On that was 24th of March.
Yeah,
on the 26th of March, all of us got really sick. All of us.
And on my reading, I got a particle weapon.
Wow.
Were you 6 together? How far apart were you?
We were sitting at the same table. We had dinner, we had drinks, and we know that was something that was put into our food.
Yeah. Oh, and also Tony had chicken and I had chicken. It was the chicken, the vibration of the chicken.
Oh wow.
We both had chicken. It didn't matter. And I was just watching right now. Who was I watching before I got on with you? Amanda Ellis. She does psychic readings on YouTube or tarot. And she ate chicken and the chicken got her sick. And I'm like, oh my God, Tony and I it just lowered her vibration. But Tony and I got really hit hard. And about an hour into it, he's in Michigan. I'm in Oregon. I did a technique about an hour and a half into it. I'm thinking, is this an attack? Could this be an attack? As I'm sitting with a migraine, ice pack. So I put liquid gold. I did a liquid gold dome and it stopped instantaneously. And I'm like, oh shit, it's an attack. Wow. Really? I'm like, and the liquid gold I got from an extraterrestrial race. That's what they do. But they have multiple selves, and the gold, they do a golden dome over their city. And the reptilians cannot get into their golden dome. So I golden domed myself, but it only lasted an hour because it dissipates because I'm only one person and it only lasts so long and I'm in the state.
Really?
Yeah, because what I do is I turn into that, I am that extraterrestrial, right? You're everything. So boom, liquid gold. So I kept having to replace it every hour or so. And I would know when I started getting sick again because it would dissipate. Isn't that fabulous?
Wow.
So do that. Take liquid gold yourself, baby girl.
Well, sounds good.
My demonology toolboxes. I've got like 44 of them, and I'm writing them. My next book is called Beyond Quantum.
Wow.
And
So
yes,
you're already writing the next book. I don't have the book yet. The book that I
this is the
wrote,
only one. This is I
okay.
want to see yours though. Yeah.
Okay, I don't have the book because it will be published in on the 14th of April this
Well,
month.
good luck, because
And I have
14th, you're not going to get them till June, May or June.
Oh really? Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Let
just
me
know
find.
they're 6 weeks out, three to 6 weeks out. Like ours were supposed to be delivered. Like this is my only author copy. There are no books.
Oh,
there
I
are
see.
none. This is my author copy, just so I can hold it and play with it for my promos.
Okay,
but yours is supposed to be printed on the 14th. That means yours probably April,
Let's
May.
See. You can check with chat, right? Here, I will send.
I'm going to go into chat. Okay.
Okay, I think.
There you are. Cover web, Thrive. Okay, let me take a peek. Where there's an annoying hum. Here. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
It's
Bloom to Thrive, the missing keys
to heal yourself, your family, and the planet. Okay. This person, Julie Jacqueline, she is a French.
Birthing the New Humanity. Oh, it's not you? I thought you wrote this.
I gave one chapter. This is anthology.
Oh, okay. Like mine is. Mine's an anthology also.
Right.
Okay. Awesome. How many writers in yours?
Mine, I think there are 24.
Oh, okay. Equals 6 for balance. Very nice. Hours
and right. And I wrote about the memory of water, amniotic liquid.
Can you you know how I sent you my chapter? Can you send me your chapter, email it to me, and I can read it?
Okay. Let's see.
That sounds beautiful. I can't wait. Yeah.
It's a very important book because when we want to make the whole earth a harmonious and peaceful place, we have to start with children. But to start with children, mothers and fathers have to learn at the beginning.
You and I are on the same page. Wait till you see my interview. That's my whole thing. I'm all about the children, all about water, healing water. On my Facebook, I put a video up today about water, healing the water. And it was a promo. Here's what empaths really do. We don't know where we are, because I was lost, in my video. And then I said, we don't know what time it is. The fairies are laughing about time. It's a cute little video. And I'm really shy, so it's taken a lot for me to come out of the closet and even write a book or interview or get out there. I'm
thinking of writing my own book, not anthology, but real book.
That's the one I'm doing next. That's Beyond Quantum. It's this was a teaser alert. Did you get to read my chapter at all about the haunted house?
No.
Oh my God, you didn't? Here, I'll read it to you a little. How's that?
Okay.
I mean, it's really short. I'll just read you the beginning.
Let's see.
Real quick, I'll read you my bio.
Okay.
Catherine Ann Wright is Dr. Reverend Wright, but I didn't put that in there. Catherine Ann Wright is a quantum regression hypnotist, Dolores Cannon Alba Weinman methods, harmonic sound healer, Ceres alchemist, grid worker, medium and channel, demonologist, galactic historian, teacher, author, and UFO researcher and experiencer. She studied at the University of Southern California in Los Angeles and the Sorbonne in Paris, and holds a doctorate of divinity. Previously, she worked for state and federal government agencies, hospitals, doctors, attorneys, real estate developers, and Anheuser-Busch in marketing. Catherine's passions are to secure health for her clients by sharing how to unlearn, how to manipulate the matrices of earthly operating systems, clearing old programs, and written and oral storytelling. So there's my bio.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You have a PhD?
A doctorate of divinity, Dr. Reverend Wright, through the Academy, Dolores Cannon's Academy. For my hypnosis stuff. But I go beyond Dolores, beyond quantum. I work with entity attachments and blocks and implants. And
I just sent my chapter.
Oh,
right here,
good.
like chat. So if you want to
I don't know how to
download
get it.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can save it here. Okay, cool. All right.
Got it? Okay.
I'll just read you the opening paragraph and then the little haunted house part.
Okay.
So the chapter is chapter 19, Know Thyself, you know, like the Matrix. If you are reading this book, you are what I call an experiencer. You are seeking answers as to why you see the world so differently. And this whole book's about being empath. We want to normalize being empaths and psychics because we want children to be able to have, you know, all of us were psychic children and no one was able to help us. I mean, so this is all about children and getting the word out. Okay, and no matter how this book, sorry about that. Oh, you're an experiencer. You're seeking answers as to why that you see the world so differently. And no matter how this book found its way into your hands, it's by no coincidence or accident. You've manifested it and me, you empath you. Because, you know, I'm only manifested when people need me. Seriously. You know, I only come out, you know, and manifest for specific, like to be a guardian or to help people or be there for a reason, protecting the group or whatever. On this Earth School journey, I've been extremely protected by some powerful supernatural loving forces, yet I felt extremely alone in discovering and experiencing my abilities. Certainly the fear of judgment for being different silenced me. But like Neo in the movie The Matrix, I learned the key to thriving on this plane is to tempe no se, know thyself, and normalize paranormal stories. So really being a storyteller. And then what in the book, it lists skill sets of empaths. It lists like clairaudient, clairvoyant, you know, heyoki, like a mirrored aspect, you know, that I'm a heyoka, and some other things. And so what I did is I took the little areas and I wrote experiences, examples of my personal experiences. But it's really like milk. I mean, I didn't write anything scary. I didn't write anything about abductions or real scary stuff because I wanted it light. You know, this is kind of
uplift
like
everyone's encourage everyone.
Yeah, like the first story I talk about when a dog was gonna, I heard of, you know, I'm driving to school and a dog, I heard, oh, slow down, a dog's gonna come out from behind the cars. And I said, oh, I better slow down, a dog's gonna come out. So I started slowing down and there came the dog.
Wow.
So, yeah, it taught me, and that was at 16, you know, I was driving to high school. So that was the opening story for to show them what clairaudient is like, and precog and clairaudient. You listen to that voice and that, and I say, it's like a grandparent. It was like a loving teacher, grandparent raising me to learn to listen to it, you know? And then here's psychometry, where you touch things. So then I say clear touch, psychometry, and clairaudient. And in 2004, I purchased a house that unbeknownst to me was very haunted. I remembered stepping out of the realtor's car, and as my foot touched the ground, I heard a voice say, clear as day, this is your home. I felt a rush of excitement hearing this familiar voice I trusted. I went around the house adventurously looking in every cabinet and turning on every water nozzle, knowing this was going to be my new home. After I left that property, another realtor called to show me 3 other homes, and I went with him thinking it was logical to know all my options. As we viewed the other homes, I suddenly got shoulder pain so severe I had to leave. I mean, it was crippling. I called my massage therapist, who said firmly, why are you looking at other homes? Weren't you told you found it already? She didn't know I did that. I didn't tell her I went. She psychically said, when I said, oh my God, my shoulder's hurting, she says, why are you looking at other houses? She didn't even
oh my
know.
Gosh.
I know. And I don't.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I didn't put that part in, but you know, it's assumed.
So she was psychic. I mean,
oh God, yes.
Oh my gosh.
She
I mean, when you look around, there's so many people are. I mean, they
need
just
help.
Don't realize.
When I came in as a car accident victim for her. And I was, and she did not want to take me. She saw all the malevolent crap, and you know, I can see that on people now. I'm blown psychically wide open. I see all sorts of stuff on people, and I clear people, and you know, it doesn't hide from me. I go after it, you know. So I trigger people, and Draco programs start flying. You know what I'm talking about when there's Draco tech on people and they just go. And I'm a Heyoka. I'm there to trigger them. I'm in their face breaking down those codes to trigger them. That's why. All right, but this, I was living on reptilian portals. I'll just read a little more.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy. Listen to this. This was so fucking crazy. I lived there 14 years.
14 years.
14 years I owned this house. Okay. So I heard a voice said, "This is your home." So after that, I went and looked at the other ones. Okay. Clearly I was getting another sign that the first home was for me. I had no idea that this shoulder pain was an experience of physical mediumship, or that I was about to step into an advanced 14-year metaphysical course in interdimensional psychic and spiritual training. After countless paranormal experiences, I did research. I learned that more than 40 people had brutally died close to my boundary line, and hundreds more died on the surrounding area, Native American wars and stuff. My property resided on intersecting major and minor ley lines on an active underground lake bed, creating portals. Kinetically, this allowed the dead, the disincarnates, the interdimensional beings of lower vibrations to travel to and traverse my home from 150 miles away, as if on a freeway. Sounds like a scary movie, right? It was a fucking scary, crazy ass ride. That's why my website's Cat's Wild Ride, because you cannot make this stuff up. I mean, I didn't even know what a psychic was. I didn't know ghosts, UFO. When I bought that house in 2004, I didn't know any of that terminology. Okay, and then what is it? Oh, sounds like a scary movie. I was so far behind in my evolution that my higher self and spirit guides decided to bitch slap me awake with a psychic smackdown haunted house experience. And here to help with,
I see. Yeah.
With the quantum regression hypnosis, with, Dolores Cannon's work, with water. I mean, I channeled water. I am water. I'm Victory. Oh my God. I'm sorry you couldn't listen to that really bad recording. But oh my God, it was an amazing session. And when you're under, you're really that consciousness, and they healed I had a blood clot. They healed my right leg of thrombosis on the table. I mean, we were up at Mount Shasta, 5,500 feet. That's where my student and I were working. And my right leg had been throbbing, hurting. And I didn't know. Thrombosis is blood clot, and I was in a car accident, so I was throwing a clot in my leg. I would have died, but because I let the student put me under, and I was baby water, and then he took me to what I was before I was water, and I was the creator, and and then during the creator's like, she's got thrombosis. We have to fix this now.
Wow.
And it was like they literally, and I've got star beings, there's entities, there's these aliens all around me. They literally took my leg off and put a new leg on, and I'm going, oi, 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 because shit happens on the table, girlfriend. I tell you. I mean, I've been thrown on a med bed. Woof, woof, woof. They're interdimensional. Those med beds everyone's are talking about, those aren't coming. That's a bunch of shrill.
I know.
And all this.
So many things that people are already talking
that they
about.
Believe your vibration only. My YouTube video, I should send it to you. I opened a portal and walked right into Gotha. It was amazing. It was the day of my Lakota sweat lodge ceremony. I was meditating all morning, and this portal my eyes are wide open, and I'm happy as can be. 6 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. meditating there on Mount Shasta, at the lodge. The lodge.
Yeah.
And this portal, it was just like the holodeck suite on Star Trek, but with pink, veiled. In a soft pink, and I could see through the screen all the people on the other side, and I'm sitting on the deck, bundled up, and it's 6 a.m.
Were you alone at that time?
Oh yeah, I'm alone, sitting, sitting on the deck.
Yeah,
and I just go floating. Michika, I just go floating. Well, you can't be that happy. I mean, I'm beaming. I'm full of joy. Anyone that saw me probably would be blinded, or they would reduce my joy, because their energy, right?
Yeah.
I'm in pure bliss. I'm in pure joy. I'm radiating like a star.
Wow.
And it just opened, and I see these tall people, and I don't even know if I left the body. I don't know what I was. I just started floating towards it, and then I was there talking.
Was
to
that
them.
when you were meditating or what?
My eyes were wide open. My eyes were open. I mean, but I'm in a bliss. You know, meditation to me is not I'm a kinetic person. So I sit there, I'm enjoying all of nature, the birds singing, I'm in pure bliss, joy. You can't, I'm in 5, 7, 8, 9, 10D joy, you know, good enough to open that portal. And so we're talking, and the tall beings, white hair, long hair, robes, and there were like 4 of them. And we're talking, they said, Catherine, you always have the key to this place.
No.
It's the vibration you're vibrating at.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, well, shit, why would I ever stay here then in 3D Earth? You know? But
well, you have the reason. There's a reason why you're here on the 3D Earth.
Yeah,
you know?
I have to receive. They said before I can leave, I have to receive. So
exactly, yeah,
there's a method to the madness. But now I can open portals, and I'm gonna go around the world doing portal work, because that's what 3 different psychics in my past life regression say. There's a group of us. Maybe you're even in the group. I know it's a group of us. We're doing. Yeah, it's phenomenal. I'll play for you sometime. We'll you know, because it's kind of ordained, you know what I mean? It's not like you kind of have a choice. You've made a contract with the star beings or with your family, and it's kind of like your contract is, you know, to run the water thing and to purify. And mine is to they said to crack the seals on the caves that allow Atlantis to rise. So, and they saw me bearing old technology, and it's not me, it's a group of us. But the technology is the biotech, is us as the technology, because I'm a transhumanism. But we're taking items like calcium, like oyster shells, so calcium and copper and selenite and diamond, and there's elements that we take that are ancient that help, and we bury them in certain meridians and ley lines, and it arcs and it helps clear like ionization, negative ion pollution crap. So what they show me, you know, I'm not all sciencey, but what they show me is this kind of thing. And there's a group of us that go around and do this. You know, it's really cool. And I'm about cleaning water and air and making it right for children. And,
how many people are there in that group?
Oh, I don't know. The universe knows. They're just putting the group. They're starting to put the group together. Yeah. And it's since it's writing this book, because I have to do my passion. And for me, it's telling the stories, right? To make this normal, paranormal, and reptilian, and, you know, I come back. Some of the stories I'll have to tell you, but I don't know if I want to write about them, because it puts you back there when I come so far to be in the now and to move my groove forward, and I'm all this way. But to write, you got to look back for the writing. So what the hell? What are you gonna do?
Well, you have to do what you have to do, but, you know, just the important thing is not to be very negative or scare people. If
no,
it's the
I'm
truth,
totally non-fear. I'm totally neutral mind.
If it's the truth,
because
story, then that's
I represent
fine,
the contract. I represent the contract, because all the stuff you do to yourself, and you have to learn the lesson. So why am I making scary? Why am I making scary haunted house for myself? Well, because I had to wake myself up to the reality of other dimensions, so that I could be put to work to help clear at this, to anchor the love. We're here to anchor. We're the indigos. We're kind of here to anchor that beautiful purple blue love. And if I'm not a healer, I don't have to be a healer. I am not the next light worker. I freaking keep all that. I'm here just to hold love space, because that's what I do. And crack code. I'm Laura Eisenhower. She goes, oh my God. She did a reading for me on my birth chart. She goes, you're the protector of the organic timeline, and no wonder you bulldoze through the dark matrix here, and you
you know what, Laura,
it's on my website.
Laura Eisenhower and you have the very similar vibration. You share the same kind of vibration, I think.
We run alien tech. I run a lot of alien energy.
You both are really like kind of I don't know if I want to use the word fighters, but you are warriors. The peace warriors.
Protector of innocence.
Exactly, yeah.
That's kind of the Archangel Michael archetype in my base, in my template is the warrior, protector of innocence. But I hate to say it, Elohim caused a lot of crap on Earth, you know. So in the lower matrix, in my lower template, now I'm fierce. I'm fierce about protecting the innocence. And maybe that's why I created the abuse, you know, because everything, the abuser, I abused him in another life. So my abuser is, you know, my best friend. He taught me to love myself, to get out of that. I mean, he took all my land. I bought that half-acre ranch home, that haunted house, all that land was mine, and he took it. It's like, okay, but in another life, in one of my past lives, my own son killed me for my land.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, I don't want to own land. I'm not, no one can own the land. No one can own the water. No one can own the land. They're teaching me lessons.
Exactly, because it's
I don't like to be owned.
We don't own anything.
Gaia. We are Gaia, and everything happening to my body, all the acne, this is also Gaia. And we have that symbiotic relationship.
The biggest mistake that humanity made was that we thought that humans were the controllers of the world, the Mother Earth, and we're not. We're only a small, tiny part of the Earth, Mother Earth.
You know what we are? We're just plants and animals at the very top level before the next octave. And humans, I put that on my Facebook the other day. Humans think they're all this, but they're just at the top of the plant chain.
Exactly.
You know, sorry, we need sunlight, we need water, and we need minerals. We're plants.
And we're
freaking plants.
Yep, we are. Exactly.
Because I hook into the trees, and you know what? That's what these past life regression of me being water and the ether dragon they really were putting me in touch with elements, because now I manipulate the elements because I talked to him as consciousness. Now the tree moved its arm to touch my head.
Yeah, we all were once before in the past life.
All of it.
We were all of it, and now we happen to be, or we meant to be, a human, but we're the same. But
now we're getting our memories. Now they have to lift the veil. Oh, do you know what happened when that wave hit me? You know what changed also in the ether? Oh, right. This is pretty damn. I'm checking it with my dowsing rods here. The reptilians, and I'm just going to call them archons because there's good reptilians and bad reptilians. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say the archonic entities, the malevolent ones. You know, the consciousness that run the troops down here. We just have to say no because they have to obey the law now. It's hard to put this into words. How do you say this? If you say, it's like, if they're caught, say a baby with their hand in the cookie jar and you catch them, they have to take their hand out and walk out and leave. You know, they have lost all rights. They can't come at you. They can't kill you. You know, you call them out. If you have a reptilian in your midst, like a politician, an attorney, or a rapist or whatever, you'd say, stop, no, back up, sleep, whatever. They have to obey you. That was in that wave. And that's the word, obey. Because the law of free will, they have been kicked off the planet. Even if they were given 1 week to get off the planet, that's over 400, 500 years for us, you know? Yeah. So,
well, we just have to know that we are the owner of our life, our energy, and no one can come in to us to manipulate.
Your sovereign nation unto yourself. This is, I teach in my little toolbox. It's for the kids. It's a little training thing. Yeah. And we're starting villages. So this is happening. And
villages? Here we are trying to do the same thing here.
I'm going to keep you in the loop because there's a definite reason why we've been friends since 2017. even though friends are like angels, you don't have to seem to know they're there because of the distance. But damn, there's some bigger things playing out that we're pawns in, but we're here. We're the ground crew, and we've got our papers, you know.
Wonderful.
We've got our walking papers, and believe me, it's going to be amazing. They're taking me to Machu Picchu, Wales, India, South America, Chile, India. I'm going all over working on these portals and stuff, and also getting to, you know, lock in the light. You know, you're there really as a grid worker, making it in the darkest places, you know, and I can just be writing my books from wherever I'm traveling. Right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They'll be doing the good work and stuff, and there'll be plenty of money to fly you out if you want. You know, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You'll be doing well. Hope. You know, I want to open up the harmonic centers, and what I do is I want to train the trainers. You know, I want to teach the first level, you know, people into quantum regression, how it feels. How do you handle empaths on the table? They feel everything. What's it like? Because when you're working with different clients, type A personality CEO, that's all, you know, control freak like myself. I was a total type A compared, and an empath. So then when I can feel everything that therapist was flinging at me, and it doesn't feel good, you know. And then she starts asking questions for her business, and I'm like, hell no, that's like a violation of, you know. I felt really pissed, you know, and that happened to other people, and you're not supposed to do that. So it's things that these new students don't know, and so, you know, train the trainer. So and I don't have to do a lot of you know, interviews and hypnosises. So it's going to be fascinating.
Sounds good.
It teaches everyone theta, so you can channel your own stuff. It teaches you how to get into theta brain waves, and that's where you get to do all the healing. You can call your star. Yeah.
Is that theta healing?
Theta, yeah, it's theta. Yeah. It's healing in theta. But you know, you're taking kind of normal people, not psychic people. You know, you're taking normal people. You know, like. But some of them are psychic. The people that find past life regression hypnotists, they already are into it. They already know what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know. And
all right.
So tell me about your book. What would I guess I could read it and we could talk again.
Oh, sure, you can read it. It's just only
when's
like
your
how
launch?
many pages.
Yeah, when's your launch? When's your launch?
Launch is the 14th of April, but I am going to start writing my own book so I can just publish my own book also.
Well, let's talk about publishing, because eventually I'm going to own a publishing company, because the publishers are making all the money. Amazon's making money. I make nothing off my book.
No.
Nothing. So, you know, the money, you know, we paid the publisher. In the old days, the publisher pays you to write. So it's all reversed, and I want authors to get money for their books. I want to put it back to where it where it should be. So this is 10/20. We're doing the 10, you know, looking out forward.
Right. We just have to go toward the future where it should be, how things should be. And not really like.
Do you have an editor?
Do I have an editor?
Yeah, for your book. Because I paid, you know, with this, you had a ghost editor, you know, and it really helped.
Well, see, I was asked. I didn't have to. All I did was I wrote, and this Julie is the one who compiled everything.
It's the same as they're using it like Publisher U or whoever it is.
Yeah, and so I didn't have to pay anything because I was asked to.
But that publisher's making 20 grand. They're making all the money, and then Amazon makes, you know, the 99 cents. You know,
it's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, for me, I just wanted to get it published. Exactly. This was more advertising with the anthology.
What is really important thing is for more and more people to learn about this, the important thing. So once it's out, then I can write my own book, and that would be even broader subject, so that about water and water memory and how what we should be considering and all that. and to live in harmony within and outside. So
I'm trying to open your documents. So give me. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. Yeah, but
so that's something that
that's
I would,
exactly.
and especially to me, these days young generations are different. They are even much better than when we were younger, because they are more open to things. They're not really going toward money, but they want to live.
See, and that's what I want to do. I want it. These guys, they don't fit in 9 to 5. Their brilliance is going unharnessed. I want to help, villages, tribal
Exactly.
villages again.
Hmm.
And that's where it's going. So that's kind of where I'm manifesting.
Here in Japan, many people are making their villages or communities, smaller communities, in many different places, and I've been um I've been thinking about doing that too, and that's for people to live in harmony and help each other,
You got to
create,
find your
make
right
our own.
niche. There's people that vibrate with each other and then some that don't, because they're
Mm-hmm.
like, there's no way I could even be in the same room for very long with that person, because they're all Dracoed out,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
If people don't do their work, it's kind of, you feel, or someone's going through, you got a lot of energy, so you want that homeostasis balance too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been to communities and everyone's getting high or stoned and dancing. It's like, no, I'm here. I'm more.
Yeah.
I'm more.
No, so yeah, really. I mean,
My friends are
unique.
like doctors, so we're just a little bit. We're not. I mean, there's a time to get stoned, but there's a lot of work to do.
Right. The community I want to make, and I'm creating right now with some other friends here in Japan, are like minded people will be living together, and it but I mean, on the third dimensional world, and having the idea of information of higher dimension. So we are combining, because here, without being a third dimension, we can't. We would have to be
Right, there's
grounded.
no more third dimension. We're in 4D, I think.
I know, but
It's
still,
4D.
I mean, I'm talking about um material world.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so, some people are really not really grounded. I mean,
Hey,
always floating.
been there, done that. Then this wave, and I did an octave shift,
Hmm.
like in March. I shifted up, and then this wave hit me, and I'm like, wow, I'm in the body. I
Hmm.
must be needed in this body. I have to function on Earth and
Exactly.
function in the higher dimensions, calling it
Exactly.
in.
Yep. Yep.
And but I got an upgrade, because
Hmm.
that you know
Hmm.
that would take years of meditation to do
Hmm.
what that happened in one wave.
Hmm. Hmm.
you
Yeah.
know and
Yeah.
I need to be that way. I contracted everyone in 2009, was put to sleep for 3 days, and they
Mm.
asked everyone, what time, what do you want to do? You want to stay in the 3D wars and famine and earthquakes, or do you want to go? So everyone made their decisions.
Hmm.
you know
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, so things will be just happening quickly.
yeah, totally. What do we want to do? Keep
What
in
do we
touch.
want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to read your chapter. And oh, do you have a partner link you want me to put on my web, Facebook or anything? Or I'll
Right
send you a
now,
part.
I don't really have anything. I mean,
Your
I'm.
publisher didn't do anything for you. Our publisher made a
They
couple
are. They
link.
are. They're interviewing me. They have this app of Room to Thrive, and they are going to do the summit, and I will be giving my
See, that's
presentation and all
okay. They're
that.
the same people. I love it, but they're making a lot of money. So we want to make the money. So write your book. I'm gonna write mine. If you want to swap even to work on each other's editing, I need a ghost editor. I was thinking of using the same girl, the same one that was the ghost editor on this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you probably had an editor from the
We
publisher.
did. We did.
They're not getting that money. It's the publisher. And
Sure.
so what I want to do you know, because I've got to publish books. I'm going to have a publishing company because I've got Dolores Cannon in my head. She's always channeling through me, helping me with this business. You know, she's always in my sessions. She's phenomenal. So I've learned a lot, and she's a master. So it's really nice to have that in session.
Okay, great. Okay.
And I'm hey, thank you for doing all the beautiful photographs on Facebook.
Oh, thank you.
Really, oh my gosh. And it's so beautiful to see you thriving. It brings me such joy.
Thank you.
So you know, we're far away.
I do put only beautiful pictures and also postings so that people not to feel good. You know, yeah.
You know, people are bitching about stuff and the politics or whatever, but they're giving it energy. So I'm like, quit giving it energy if you hate on it.
Exactly. Hello? The more you focus, the moment that you give your thought to it, you're giving that energy to it.
We're master creators, honey. You know, I know you. You know I know your soul. We're master creators. It's beautiful. Hey, thanks for coming on with me.
Thank you so much, and we'll just stay in touch, okay?
Absolutely. I can't wait. When you're here, you must let me know when you're coming to the U.S. Okay. Because I might be in Arizona, or I might be somewhere where you might be going.
I would love to go to Arizona.
Well, I have my timeshare. I got a beautiful condo. We can go. We could go to
in Arizona. Where in Arizona is it?
Well, this is in New Mexico. I'd have to look at the one in Arizona.
New Mexico. Wonderful.
Yeah, New Mexico is where Santa Fe. You know where Santa Fe portals.
I want to go to.
You want to go there? I got the timeshare. Oh,
that's really difficult. Yeah.
You got to bring him back. He's been channeling, and if you do it in I'm a professional trance channeler. But you got to be trained. You know, and he goes out into the woo-woo stuff and not being trained to come home and honestly, everything channeled. As a channeler, I know who and what I'm dealing with. It's all Anunnaki, and it's all political. It all has agendas, but they're brilliant. We can find out Einstein theory of relativity, Colin Tesla. I mean, I get downloads to see perspectives and reality, to conceptual ideas, to be the sorceress, to clear chemtrails, to work magic. I work magic. I'm moving transdimensional energy now. I have source at my hands. And that's what I want to teach the children. They already are far advanced than we are. Yeah. I had to wait to learn to live on some freaking haunted house where the dead were coming in from 150 miles 24/7 to blow my fucking mind open. Mitchie, come on. I mean, so it's going to be a some good books. Wonderful. And the abductions, alien abductions and stories and implants.
Well, you better hurry up, because I feel like somebody's just telling me to tell you. You better hurry up, because the time really changes, and it's going to be so much better than now. In about 5 years or so, then the world will not really need that kind of a book, because everybody will be channeling, and then we'll be seeing the beautiful world. And
it's just a channel. I think a good book, channeled good book, is good. Yeah. It's timeless. Right. So, but and there's thousands of people. I went up to find our book. I didn't know how many books said empath in them. I'm going through hundreds. I'm like, wow, I thought ours was the only one. I thought this was a great idea. It's not. But you know what? The ticket is audibles. I'm not going to be on YouTube and all this other stuff, because it's, flashing and burning. I want to be like just on, like storytelling on an Audible, like Spotify, Podbean. Which one hasn't been compromised? Which one do you like? If you were going to listen to podcasts or storybooks, which one do you, Spotify, Podbean, or?
I don't really know, because I don't use so many different apps or.
What do you use to listen to Kindles or something?
I don't use any Kindles.
You don't listen to audiobooks at all?
No, not at all.
You don't listen to YouTube at all?
I do use YouTube to post my interviews with some other people, but I don't really use any YouTubes or Vimeo or what Rumbles or anything.
Hey,
lovely. Okay, I'll check on that, and we'll let you know. Love
And
you.
hey, good things are coming, because what's manifesting is fabulous, because we're in higher densities. We're riding the sweet spot, the high. We're in the
Stay in
I
high
stay in the sweet.
five.
I stay in that sweet spot, you know. Ooh.
Good. That's good.
Well,
All right.
you can, as much as you can, you know.
Yeah, I know. It goes up
I
and
got
down. It's a
so
wave. You know?
so attacked. I was doing such good for humanity that I started getting psychic attacks.
That happens. That happens.
So that's why we got to have each other's backs, because sometimes I just needed an extra psychic, and we just focused in on them.
Yeah.
You know, helping each other.
Right. Okay. Great. Love you, and you have a nice evening.
Right. I love you. See you soon.